Good Friday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. Hit the share button, tell your friends. This is how you get your weather. We'd appreciate it very much. Good morning to Henry and Mima. Good morning, Larry Pusker. Good morning to Dennis Priest from Charlotte. Hello. Deb Locke, good morning. And David Kamsa from Shelby Township. All right, so the lake effect is dying down. It's really minimized today. So today I think most of you will call it a dry day. I'll show you where you won't call it a dry day at times. And then I'm teasing a little bit of a fly in the ointment, a little bit of a disturbance maybe coming through tomorrow. I don't think most of the rain would reach the ground, but you could have a few hundred, so I'll have to show you that, and we'll just keep looking out to see when the shoe drops. You know, the winter shoe, or should we call it the winter boot? Still have a little time for that. So here's the radar right now, and you could see the showers in the Grand Traverse region, as they call it, around Traverse City, around Kalkaska and Elk Rapids, up to Charlevoix, which I realize probably isn't in the Grand Traverse region, but that's where the showers are. And in the far southwest, you might still have a shower around, although it's not showing up on radar. Here's the satellite imagery. Other spots, much of Michigan, nice blue skies outside of the lake effect clouds that line the Lake Michigan shoreline all the way down. And then the patch of clouds comes from the southern part of Lake Michigan and drifts southeast across the Jackson areas. But otherwise, sunny skies, and we'll be in and out of sunshine for today. Now, here's the radar forecast, and some of these models will start to show that fly in the ointment that I'm talking about for Saturday, and that's just a little brief patch of some showers, perhaps. So we go through the day today. This is 3 o'clock this afternoon, 4 and 5. And what you get out of this is it's kind of a combo shower situation today in that lake effect showers. But as you get into the afternoon heating and it's colder aloft, then you also get the instability showers. There's still going to be minimal in coverage. There's still going to be downpours right in the core of them for 5 minutes, and still double rainbows. I just wrote about that already this morning in why we're seeing a lot of double rainbows in the last couple of days. So we go into tomorrow. This is 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to call tomorrow dry, and I'll be right with most people, and I'll be wrong with a few. Let's go to the next model that goes out a little bit farther, and it also in the afternoon has minimal showers. So Ann Arbor and Detroit and Flint and Lansing and Jackson, even Kalamazoo, I think you could call it dry today. And then we go to noon tomorrow, 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And you see this little disturbance. When you see the light green on a radar forecast from a model, it usually means it's not even reaching the ground, or maybe it wets the sidewalk. And I mean, the problem is it comes right through in the middle of the day. This is 10 in the morning, noon, 2 in the afternoon. So, you know, a light shower. That's all I'd be about willing to say. And now on Sunday. Now at Sunday, on Sunday, it should be dry. So here's the total precip off of that same model that I just showed you. And let's take it out to this evening. That's where you'd get the lake effect showers. So still could be quite showery. Elk Rapids to Kalkaska, even around the Traverse City area, even Leelanau County, Benzie County, Manistee County, and then southward around Pentwater into maybe the Grand Rapids area. But note the east side of the state should be dry. And then we go through Saturday, and that light rain doesn't really add anything on. So it's not something we're going to worry about. Let's look into the future. Let's start to look toward Halloween. So here's Sunday. Sunday's a beautiful day right there. And here's Monday. Monday's a beautiful day. Starting to get a little breezy with the east wind. Tuesday's beautiful. Wednesday. Now, Thursday, the storm system starts to form in the east somewhere. And by Thursday night into Friday, this is Friday, Halloween afternoon and evening. And of course, we know it has to be scattered light showers around because it always is, right? Seems like on Halloween. Now we're into November 2nd and November 3rd. Our next full-fledged storm system might be around November 3rd, but things look pretty skimpy right now. November 5th, November 6th, and of course we know this model, when it gets out to the end, it likes to turn cold, but that wouldn't be unheard of. November 8th, it wouldn't be unheard of to have some snow showers around. We're getting to that point. Even with a warmer, warmer fall, we can have a time period where we could get, a few snow showers. Today we're about 49 in a lot of places, so it's a pretty cool day. Tomorrow I'll tack on just a couple degrees in the low 50s, still cool. If you're going to look for fall colors, you're going to want to definitely wear a coat. Eric Suzuki still needs more rain in Saginaw Bay City area. Yep, I agree. And how's it look for Monday rain in Freeport? New garage floor. Monday concrete pour looks excellent. Dry and cool. Well, here's Monday. High temperatures in the low 50s. Let's go back to Sunday. Sunday, Kalamazoo might be 55. The rest of us on the east side of the state in the low 50s. Traverse City may be approaching 55. Here's Monday. Here's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Halloween. High of about 50, which means, during the trick-or-treating, temperatures will be in the 40s. Very, very common. November 1st, November 2nd, 50. 3rd, 50. And, it's the time of the year where as the storm approaches, we can warm up to near 60, and then we can be colder for a day. Again, we will ignore the 16 days out because we know that the model pitfall is for colder air to come on in. But in general, we continue our quiet weather. We'll take it. We know it doesn't last forever. So get out there, enjoy it. This is probably the last weekend of peak color. The leaves have peaked and are falling in some inland places and then are peaking now in parts along the shoreline. So get there this weekend and then get out the rake. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. Have a great weekend. Bye.